All right. Dancers, thank you for the first. Thank you for the contribution to the Rebuild the World Unpacked Community Challenge. Much appreciated. Sorry I'm late. I ran into a small little problem. I was ready to go. I had to run some errands this morning. I got back. And the camera wasn't working. The Lego camera wasn't working. There was a software update. I did the software update. Then there was a firmware update. So I did both updates. And this is my little test. So hopefully all of our colors. Yeah, classic update issues. So hopefully all of our colors are actually clearer now. So you can see we got orange, red. This is kind of a golden yellow, a normal yellow, a light yellow. We got gold. We can see the different blues in there. This is kind of the teal. You can see this. I think this looks a little more close to the actual color. Yeah. Yeah, so and then these ones over here are some of the clear bricks. So I just had some tests. I mean, but our reds are looking red. We can see our pinks, our light pinks right here, our light purples, so dark purples, a medium purple. Yeah, so there's a couple of different ones. I think it might be hard to tell the dark purple and the dark blue apart. But so if we like put these, yeah. Chunks, thanks for the check. Oh, see if you put them together. Thank you for the stream check-in, Chunks. If you put the dark blue and the dark purple together, you definitely can tell them apart. So, but yeah, so this is my little test. It's just a bunch of little things, and I had a small one. I had this one already ready, and I thought, oh, there's so many more colors that I have now, but I think it looks good. It actually didn't take much. I just had to increase the brightness a little bit because it looked very dark, but I actually don't have as much of a glare either as I used to. So, and I think that's because the brightness isn't up as much as it was before, and that was probably my issue. But let's so we're gonna build the Japanese maple today. Chunks, thank you for the contribution to the Rebuild the World Unpacked Community Challenge. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be there, shoot, before we know it. And then I'm gonna have to, yeah, I really like this one too. Chunks, thank you for the gigantic heart emoji.
Don't
Much
mind
appreciated.
me. I'm lurking.
And thank you for the lurk. I'll stop bugging you now if you're gonna lurk. But I appreciate you being here. We have one similar to this in our front yard. But it's not a true Japanese maple. But it's very, like, it's like a very similar breed. I'm opening these differently now. I actually am starting to flatten. Can't really. Don't want my thumb anywhere near it because I don't really want to slice my thumb open on stream. That would be bad. Aha! Perfect. Oh, that one sliced the whole thing off instead of doing it. That's okay. Take this over here because I like to look at the box as we're building. Okay. 1. It's 5. 3. 5. 4, 3, 2. Oh, 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And here's our little booklet. Okay. Cardboard box stuff. With 6 bags, I don't know how far we'll get. Hopefully we might get done. Depends on how much talking I end up doing. Nothing's in there. I'm very nervous about the new Lego. The paper bags. I know they're more environmentally, because you can recycle them. I can't see if everything's come out of them. Okay. And I did not set up my thing. I don't think it got enough sun. Huh. Well, I definitely didn't have a bonsai one. For sure. Mine is just a regular Japanese maple. Oh my word! Got another brick separator. Yeah, well, apparently that's what this is supposed to be. Is you know what? This is not the way it's supposed to be. We are not supposed to be this far over. Okay, so that gives us more room over here. And that's about right. Where it is. Okay. Because I could see that cable there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yes, I finished chapter... I didn't realize when it switched to chapter 12, and so I looked up and I was like 5 minutes into chapter 12. That's a little bit too bright. But it's hard. It was hard to stop because of what was going on. But I'm excited for tomorrow when we talk. I don't know if is the Chunks, has he started reading it? You got 9 minutes. I know. It's like, because I was listening, and you know, it says chapter 12, but it just flows right on. But I realized where it stopped in chapter 12, like chapter... Yeah, see, there's chapter 7. Chapter 9. Really? Yeah. Yep. Because I remember, because that's what I thought, is when it started doing this, because chapter 12 starts with tap, tap, tap. I know, we are not quite half. Yeah. It didn't, and that's not a spoiler. I mean, it's not a spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, we've talked about the taps before. It was before. Did the Chunks actually, did he start reading? Do you know? He might not be ready. That's okay.
Don't mind me. I'm lurking.
Orca, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Oh, ouch. Interested in stories or science. Or me, that last one's brutal. Okay. I mean, he's clearly interested in you. He just hasn't prioritized. It reminds me of that, I saw a little short, a YouTube short, about the character's favorite lines. And Ron Weasley's was, I mean, Rupert Gint, his favorite line was, after, because Hermione had said her favorite, or her favorite line was, we need to stop before we end up dead, or even worse, expelled. And then Ron's like, my favorite is the one that comes right after that. She needs to sort out her priorities. Yeah, so it makes me laugh, you know, like, yep, some people just need to sort out their priorities. And the top goes towards the Y. Right. That's exactly. I think that's what Ron had issues with. Was if you're dead, there's Ron has the emotional range of a teaspoon. Yeah. They asked the guy who played I wish I knew it. I can't think of the line now. The guy who played Malfoy, not Draco, Mr. Malfoy, the dad, and he had said a line, and he couldn't remember his line, so he just kind of improvised something. Yes, Lucius, thank you. Couldn't remember the line, and so he improvised something, and then Harry. This was in book 1, or no, it was book 2, Chamber of Secrets. And Harry, so he's like, what, 12, 13, improvised a line back to him, and it fit so well they kept it in the movie, and it just, yeah, he's like, that was his favorite line. He's like, my favorite line is actually one that is one of Harry's line, because he understood, because he just, something came to him and he said it, and then he responded, and it worked out perfectly, and I didn't know it was improvised. Yeah, it was right before, it was as Lucius was leaving Dumbledore's office, before they did the sock thing. Ooh, nice streak, Orca. Yes, don't worry, I will be. Yes. Yeah, he's like, well, hopefully we'll have Harry Potter there to save the day. You know, and he just was being a smart aleck, and he says, don't worry, I will be. Yeah, that was the actor who played Lucius Malfoy, that was his favorite line, because he knew it wasn't in the script, and he had just ad-libbed something, and Harry ad-libbed something back that was just so much better. Okay. 2 of these. These and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these go there, there. Yeah, this was just according to them, you know. Oh, nope, oh, I just did that wrong. We're not putting those 2 together. We're making 2 of those. Yeah. Well, and he's just such a nice guy, yet he plays Lucius. Although, like, a lot of the actors that play the bad, you know, like Helena Bonham Carter, who plays what's her name? My brain is not working today. Bellatrix. She's like super nice, but gets really into the role, and like felt bad when she was so into the role that she like hurt the actor that plays Neville Longbottom, you know, and then she has to pretend like she's Hermione playing her, you know, pretending to be her, you know. Yeah, just such some good fun stuff. So we're making 2 of these. Oh, we need 4 of those. Yeah, so my friend, so Bearded always loves to watch Harry Potter. So if we're like feeling like watching something and we don't know what to watch, he's always down to watch some Harry Potter. Yeah. It would be fun to play a horrible villain. Yes. Yeah. Well, if you're a nice person and then having to, I mean, it'd be hard if you, as a nice person, get typecast as a villain. I'm kind of glad, like, I mean, I know we're switching genres, but, like, the guy who plays Loki, super nice guy, but, plays a villain. But, so I'm glad with Loki you get to learn a little bit more about some of his... he has like a different side to him, which is nice. Yes, fun and that is 100%. That's like nailed it. Oh, this is the brown that I was wondering, and that looks okay. I think that does. I guess it's very similar to my desk brown. Yeah. Oh, and 2 of these. So those ones go there. Brown ones go next to them. Those 2, and then a clear. I think we're just building up the base structure here. One, 2, 3, and 4 of those. And then 4 of these also. 3 and 4. And all 4 of them have these. Wonder what we're watching tonight. Do you know? Chunks has probably just downloaded a bunch of them and just whatever we choose from the list. Uh-oh. Oh, those are not bricks. They're just... Okay. Here. See how that, like, is built up in layers of bricks? It looks like on the instructions like it's a brick layer, but it's not. Yeah, just going through the suggestions. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a brick. It's supposed to be one of the brick pattern ones, but it's just the buildup of all the Legos. I thought I'd screwed up. Okay. It's weird that you just take... Times it by 2. Okay, so we actually need 4 of these. Short, stubby, green. Bearded, thank you for contributing to the Rebuild the World Unbagged Community Challenge. Much appreciated. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. I got started a little late because we had issues with the camera. The camera had a software and a firmware update. So that's why it looks a little different. I think we got better colors, but I think overall it's not as bright. But because of that, we've got some good colors. Here's my color test. I'm gonna leave that to the side. That's our color test. It's just a bunch of random bricks with different colors on it. Okay. Trying to figure out, so Wednesday, so I ordered, as soon as I found out there was there's a Hail Mary Lego, I ordered it. It was back ordered on the Lego store, but I was able to find it on Amazon. So I ordered it on Amazon. So it'll be here Wednesday. So it should be here, I think when is it? Does the movie come out on the 20th, I think? Yes. United States and Canada on the 20th. So, I think I'm going to wait till let's see, let me look at a calendar. So that comes out on Friday the 20th. I don't think I want to do it the 21st. Really, on the US version, they have people doing it all the time. On the US version, I was looking at The Shire, and they actually have Sean Austin, the guy who plays Sam, just there. Yeah. Okay, so before, I need to remember to get you a copy of that picture in the front of my book before I'll send it later today. Okay. I almost screwed up. Okay, so we need those. Yeah, but it's super cool though. So let me show you guys what it is. Yeah, so this is the, let me go to this screen. Yeah, so coming up is this movie, Project Hail Mary, and it's a super cool, set that I'm gonna pick up. I'll put it together, and it's just a spaceship from the movie, which I think is super cool. Yeah. But I see where you're talking about the old guy. That's the old guy they're talking about, yeah. Stop. Yeah, well, I mean, the little kid hasn't read the book yet. Anyone who hasn't read the book or listened to the book on Audible and is interested, you should do that. If you don't, Panda, thank you so much. Let's go back to the main screen. Thank you for playing the Ark battle theme. Much appreciated. Glad to have you there. Oh. Panda, thank you for contributing to the Rebuild the World Unbagged Community Challenge. It just told me that we are 95... just over 95% there. Yeah, holy cow. Let me look at the actual... I know, we might finish it today. Let's go to this. Power-ups and channel points. 96%. Yeah. So we're at 96%. Super close. Yeah, so maybe 2 more people, is all it would take. But yeah, super close, so close. Panda, good to have you here. Good to see you. We're building the Japanese maple right there. Dun, dun. Two of these. Together like that. Like that. And we're on the wrong page now. No worries, Panda. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate the lurks and the AFKs. Always welcome. Oftentimes in streams, I will pop in, say hi, and then I go into lurk mode. So I totally understand. Okay. And now we get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Look at these. There's green hearts. That means we got a 4-leaf clover. Yep. I almost don't want to put them in the thing just because of that. Yeah. With it being close to St. Patrick's Day. Ooh. I wonder if I could... What part is this? Yeah. I'm curious because I want to try something and I don't know if I have the piece. These are some of the Legos from when I was a kid that I had. I'm looking for one of those spinny wheel things. I know I'm getting sidetracked, and that's okay. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Well, so if we take that... I would love to have this on St. Patrick's Day. As kind of like a pin on my, like a lapel pin, because then it's a 4-leaf clover, but it's just on yeah. I'm gonna see if I can I might try and order some of these before. Let's see, what do we have? We have like a week and a half. It might be possible. Stick it over here where the light is better. Nope, I still can't see the numbers. I can still be able to find it. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. Because that would just be... I mean, to have it Lego too was just on brand for me. Cryptic.
Cryptic_Conman just raided.
Thank you
with
for the
3
raid.
viewers.
Much appreciated. What were you... Hello, hello. You're playing some Apex. Nice. Welcome on in. We are actually building a Japanese maple today. Yeah. So yeah, today we are building the Japanese maple bonsai. So I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't know Cryptic, go give him a follow. It looks like he was playing Apex Legends today. I appreciate you bringing your community here and sharing them here. I understand if you got to go cool down or get some food or whatever from streaming. Totally understandable. You're welcome to hang out, to lurk, do whatever. Much appreciated. Yeah, we just discovered that this set has hidden in it a 4-leaf clover. Okay, so we're building... It looks like we're building the opposite. So we're building 2 of these again. This time they'll go the opposite way. 3, 4 of those. Get 2 of these again. Get another square piece up there. Leave that one for the next. Oh, see, one's the leg and one's the outside. I get it. This music really makes me think of Baba. Okay. That way. Those connect there. Two. Two of these. So many different shades of green. Those on there. Wait a minute, that doesn't make... That does not make sense. Did something wrong. Hey Ross, welcome on in. Yeah, Cryptic was here. Were you playing with Cryptic? Welcome on in, Ross. Good to see you. Apparently I did that last one. Okay. Hello there. I was like, wait, why do you call? Oh, I get it. Okay. Perfect. And now we connect them here and here. Awesome. Wait. I don't have the brown. Did I miss the brown? I missed the brown there. I didn't see it. I skipped 10. There we go. Now we can actually put these pieces on. 1, 2, and 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Makes sense why there's a short one and a long one. Because instead of two the same size, because then the break would have been right there. And this makes it stronger because they overlap and not break at the same place. Nice. Now the hearts go there. Which way? This way. Then I lock those hearts in. Okay. Wait, two little ones left over. And bag two. Yeah, one bag down. They are not all out of that bag. Yeah, we got some leaves. Looks like we're doing some of the base. I'm torn on the paper bags. The leaves are so pretty, Dancers. Screaming for snacks. It's good to see you in here. I'm torn because with the paper ones, I can see right in. Hey man, you can. We have leaves. They're so pretty. That's fine. The plastic ones you can see right into, and I can know instantly if there's one stuck in there. The paper ones I can't. I just about dumped a bunch of paper. Like half of these were still in the bag, and I didn't know. Yeah, I realized that there was the irony of it as I was doing it. But it's... Yeah, so I can't tell. So I have to like basically lay them flat and make sure there's nothing left in them because I can't see them. But they're better for the environment. They can they can be recycled. Easier for the plastic. They're made from recycled stuff. But they're just they're easier to see what's in them when you have the plastic, the clear plastic. So that's why it's like, do I want to make it easier for me, or do I want to make it easier on the environment? And I feel like that's kind of the choice that I have. So, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. Because I love that Lego's thinking about the environment, thinking about doing stuff, because they're already using a ton of plastic and creating the plastic for the Legos. But yeah, which I really love that kind of stuff. And it's probably easier to do, and there's less stuff. They're much easier. I've been saving them in a box to recycle them, or the plastic ones I just throw away, which, I mean, that's nice. But I don't like that I can't see them as easy. But that's really my only downside, is that I can't see them as easily. I'm moving the leaves off to the side. I just put them in that top one that's there. They both have pros and cons. That's, like, in a nutshell, that's exactly right. And for different reasons. Okay, we're sticking with the tan and red sides. This is all, will probably all be covered up, but this helps us keep track of which side is which. Going to yeah, I think we're gonna go up a little bit. Maybe 68. And then we'll turn that down a little. There we go. Reduce a little bit of the glare, but bring the color back up too. And that's still pretty good colors. And that doesn't look as weird for me. That's why I had my test block out here, was because my camera got updated. Oops, and now we're not on this. I've been thinking about, Chunks was telling me that he has a pedal underneath his for different stuff. And I wonder if, like, this is fine for slide advancement and stuff like that. But I wondered if, like, slide advancement or muting, different things like that. Might be interesting. Yeah, I wonder if I can make it so that I mute. You know, I don't know if you can change it up, or if it's frozen, or because, like, the Stream Deck has different pages you can go to. If I could do different pages for different stuff, I think that would be cool. Because then I could, like on Mondays when we do our multi-stream, I could, mute in Discord but still talk to the stream and stuff. And I noticed he does that. Because at first I was thinking he's not talking to the people who come into his stream, and then it's just he just hits his foot pedal and mutes in Discord, talks to his stream, and then unmutes to yeah. So it's just as customizable as the Stream Deck. Nice. Yeah, I wonder, I might be able to have a button on the Stream Deck that switches which one of the pedals is there. Streaming for snacks, you just went live. My watch just tapped me on. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, we didn't need all of those. We needed 2 of them. That's fair. I went and did a lurk emote in his tree. Okay, so 2 of those and then 2 corner ones. Okay. So we're building the base around the green, kind of like the lawn type. The lawnness? I don't know if that's even a word. Oh, I missed those 2 on step 38. That one. And that one. Right there. And oops, wrong way. Oh, wrong way. It's... Okay. So, same thing again with like 2 corner pieces. 1, 2 corner pieces. 2 small step downs. 2 by 2. Oops. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 2. those. And 1, 2 of those. Okay, and they go. Come on. There we go. It feels like an illegal build, but it's not. Okay, got it. So that's what we've got there. That goes there and there. Four there. Oh, it's 6 of the other ones. That's opposite of what we had last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One goes there. Okay. Uh-oh. It came off the end. Now I can't pick it up. There we go. I got it. My sausage fingers are so hard to grip these. Okay, now we're actually starting on the roots. Okay. So that goes, I think, right there. And then we have one of these. Just like that. Okay. 2 of these green ones go on the ends. So double deep there. Okay. And the red one. Okay. That's a tight fit. And a ramp wedge. Cheese wedge. Cheese grommet. I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did. And 2 of these. Seems a bit cheesy. I know. Completely. Two of these longer slopes. These. And one of these. Now we flip it over and put the yellow one there. Oh. And two green ones. Brown step down. I guess that's a tan. Okay. These and two. One, two of those. They go together like that. Then like that. Okay. It's harder to see when it's, you know, it just looks like there's no dimension to it. Put that rod on, and then I'm going to use this because I'm going to turn that to be like there. There we go. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be diagonal. We'll see. Black one. Okay. And the black connection piece there. Doke. Two of the three. Get the little flagpole ends. Okay. Two of those. The hole in the back. A step down piece. Okay. Ooh. That's kind of clever. That's what we're looking at. One of those. Those. Okay, 2 of these. Those. Okay. 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 I'm gonna switch it to this 1 second. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I am back. They got me a snack too. Thank you. Okay. We're making 2 of these. Hard to tell which. So that's the dark red. And the 2 different oranges. Is this the same as the red? That is the same as the red. Those and then 2 of these. So we should have everything out that we need. Oh, snap. I heard that snap. It was a very satisfying snap. Yeah. It was a snap that's like, this is not fitting together correctly. Yeah, because that one didn't make any snap at all. It was tweaking and then it snapped into the proper place. Oh, this is nice. It tells you which ones you're putting on. So you're putting on the light orange ones. Oh, how many of the light orange ones was I supposed to take? 4. Pumpkinhead Scarecrow? Probably. But I don't know which piece I put down. Oh, this one? Pumpkinhead Scarecrow. Yes, because I'm like, I have to look at it from... Yeah, I see it now. It does look like a Pumpkinhead Scarecrow. Like, those are the arms. From my perspective, I was looking here and I'm like, I don't see anything that looks like it. But from top down, yeah, it absolutely does. Yeah. And now he's getting some scary claws. or wings, maybe it looks like wings. I don't know. We're gonna mess it all up here. Ross, thank you for contributing to the Rebuild the World Unbagged Community Challenge. We are 98% there. Yeah. So, if I haven't finished this, I will finish this build. Like, because if this takes 2 builds, I will finish this build first before we start on the other. But when we reach 100%, I will finish taking the other one apart, putting it out there, and I'll have all the main pieces in a big tub, and then all the 1x1 pieces will be in one giant thing on the side. As I'm taking it apart, I'm keeping them separate, but they'll be so it'll be like how these bags come with the teeny ones in one bag, and the best it'll be like that for the whole set. Oh, no way, because, and I'll tell you why, Roth. I mean that would be insane, but I am not unsorting these just so that I would have to sort them again. And I have, yeah. Cryptic, welcome on in. No worries. I appreciate the raid. Well, and I totally get that. I understand that, you know, after the stream, you got to run and go do some stuff. Totally understandable. So, and I appreciate the raid and coming in here and sharing your community with me. So we're building up here. There's a picture right here. We're building the Japanese maple tree. So this is our base right here, and I've tipped it over so you guys can see it a little bit better. And so we're building some of the leaves that we're going to attach. I think we're attaching right here. How was your games today? Hopefully they were good. Snap it in there. Snap it in there. Yeah. Okay. Three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll bet the rest of these are extras. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Nice. That's cool. I'm glad you guys did some very good gaming. I have never been, I mean, I've played a lot of first-person shooters over the years, and I am just not great at it. Oh, snaps in and holds there. Oh, see that? With the... right here, that so both of those snap in and this snaps in. So both snaps in and holds on like that. That is satisfying. I think my zoom is probably, this screen is probably a little bit, or we're gonna bump it down. Nope, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Get it so we're in the right area. Yeah, we're not even looking at our build area. There we go. And then these ones go on. We'll go back to our main. Yeah. Sure, I appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your dinner. Get some good rest. And thanks again for the raid. Thanks for sharing your community with me here. You know, I used to stream Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I'm adding Mondays in there with the chunks and answers. And so occasionally we'll do 3 times a week. You know, but I appreciate that. You know, again, if you guys don't know, Cryptic gave us a raid. He gave us a raid earlier. Let's give him another. Shout out. So go give Cryptic a follow. He was playing Apex earlier, and also he said a little bit of Overwatch. So yeah. Give you the other kind of shout out. Chili, thank you for contributing to the the Rebuild the World Unbagged Community Challenge. Yeah. Yes. Chili, did you get us to 100%? I gotta check that out. Did we? Oh my gosh, we did. Chili, thank you for getting us the rest of the way there. We did it. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it. That's fantastic. I was like, why did it come up with a weird number that she contributed? 100%. So let me show you where I think we're done with this bag. But here's what we're working on. Why it's called what it's called. I'm gonna move my current build out of the way. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty epic. So what we have here is we have a globe, and since I love maps, that's what I do. And so this is going to be our thing. This is our globe. We bought it used, so it came assembled. We've unassembled it, and it's all going to be in here. Now, what a lot of the people know is that my anxiety for building... There we go. That thing's supposed to sit there. I can't just dump them all out in one place. My anxiety gets crazy. But we're going to... we're gonna just leave it in one giant box, which it's like a 8 or 10 bag thing, and my anxiety is gonna go crazy. So we'll leave all the small pieces in in here, because I'll never find them if these are mixed in there. But these are all just 1x1 pieces. So the 1x1 pieces will be in here like they would be in a small bag, and everything else is in here. So I'll have to dig through here to find whatever piece for the globe. This is the part of the thing. So yeah. So I will take that apart, finish taking it apart. Oh my word. Jilly, thanks again for coming and topping us off to get that done. Yeah. I'm excited for that. So if we don't finish this today, we'll finish this build first, and then the next Lego build will be that. But yeah, and I will announce it in my Discord, and I'll announce it because sometimes I stream some other games, but I'll announce it and make sure everybody knows that when this is going down. I'll put like right now I have right here it says challenge. I'll put it right there that when the challenge is complete, I'll put that on there, so everyone should know when that's coming up, so you can all, and that's going to take me several streams. My anxiety is going to go crazy, but that will be super fun. Yeah, so that's epic. Chili, one of my mods, comes in and bam, snipes me with the 100%. That's amazing. Thanks everyone who contributed. I appreciate it. We had Ross contributed. We had Nancers and Chunks contributed today. Bearded contributed today. There's been a ton of people. Panda contributed today. And many of them have contributed over time. So I appreciate that. So, yeah. Okay, let's turn our instructions back on. There we go. My anxiety's already going crazy because I'm like, I'm gonna have to do this for real now. But that's the fun stuff. Yeah. Yes, it was. And actually, it defaults to 30 days, and I wanted it to be, and I only streamed twice because I was even gone for a whole week, you know, so I missed a couple of streams, but we extended it, and we extended it maybe 15 days, and you guys got it in a month and a half. So I thought for sure, I'm like, it might be 2.
Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day. You're fortunate to be all in one piece.
Panda, thank you for the One Piece. Yes, I am lucky to be in One Piece. That was perfect. Yeah, it was a long road. We did make it. Everyone helped, and that I might do some more of these community challenges because that was fun. We'll see how my anxiety holds up because it'll take me a couple of streams to actually build the globe. I'm assuming it's going to take me longer because of having to find the pieces, but we shall see. Oh, don't break off. Okay. Oh, you guys got a good view of that. Me putting that on there. Okay, yep. So these are all the extra pieces. They go for, during the rest of the build, they go in here, and then they end up in my sort box right here. So if I ever need them, and I've got a couple of these. This is just the one with most of them there. This is where I got all of my bricks for my color test. Yeah. Okay. Let's push this off to the side and look new bag 3. I certainly appreciate you guys. It has been this was my first try at a community challenge, and I didn't know how it would go. I didn't know what to do, and I just thought of this, and I turned off because I have the. Oh, this is a small bag. Still golfing? You are still golfing, streaming for snakes. And lurking in here. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun. See, now I'm hot now. Who was it that Cryptic, you asked if Chunks and still does movie night in Discord. They do. We've been going through a bunch of them that have been suggested. So that's what we've been doing. See, this is my natural tendency, is to sort things out. So the it's gonna be fun. Okay. One. Two. That's the right way. Two. One and three. So 3 that go this way and 2 that go that way. 3 and 2. Okay, good. Those are the ones I randomly pulled. The corner. Okay. Put this in there. There we go. That looks like it's probably the side of a tree. I'm guessing, yeah. It is. Groovy. Looks cool. Okay. Doing some more branches. Elbow macaroni. Okay, so that stays in the same orientation as we had it. Elbow macaroni goes from this one. And that definitely looks like that right there. Okay, add that on there. Make another one of those. Okay. And that goes right there. Nice. Alright, so that's done. Oops, wrong way. Oh, and then they say to move it that way. Okay. Right. We can do that. Oh, we're gonna do the other side, I'm guessing. One macaroni. And 3 of those, 2 of those. And 1 of these. Okay. We need 2 of these? We did need 2 of those. What was I thinking? Wrong one? What? I screwed up. That is better. I just put that piece on the wrong direction. Okay. And then that goes on this side. Looks like a nice, that adds a lot of nice texture to the tree with roots and things. We're gonna end up putting it up. It'll go up on top up there somewhere. Might have to move some of these over. It looks like it'll fit underneath there. We're building 2 of these. Scarecrow Man again. didn't have as satisfying as a snap. No snap at all. Then so those go on. That one. That definitely counts as a drop. Smarty Kid
1984 just raided with 9 viewers.
Much appreciated. What were you building today? What were you building today, Smarty? Oh, the new McLaren? Okay. This has been a fun set. We're about halfway through. Right. Well, the bottom pace probably takes longer, but this is a fun little build that we've been doing today. Much appreciated. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't know, Smarty Kid often does Legos. A lot of vehicles, cars, things like that. But yeah. So, and it looks like today he was building the McLaren. Go give him a follow. So, yeah, much appreciated. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community with us. And as always, if you need to go get food, cool down, do whatever, I totally get it. So you can go do what you need to do to finish out your stream afterwards. Spend time with the family, whatever. I appreciate it. My name's Mapper. I try to do Legos at least once a week, and I also like puzzle games. Typically I'll do puzzles and other things, but I've also added a third stream Mondays. So Wednesdays and Saturdays are my usual days, and then Mondays I've also been playing some Overcooked, maybe some Stardew Valley. But yeah, we good. You got through 5 out of 10 bags. Very nice. Nice. I've got 6 bags here, and I'm just finishing up the third one. That's good. So you got halfway through. Oops. Halfway through your build today. Very nice. That's some good progress. we finished our community challenge today, which is because I like to put them in here. Fingers were starting to get sore. I like to keep my pieces separate. Many builders just dump the bags in there, but that gives me a little anxiety. So I'm gonna build, since I like maps and globes and other things. I found the Lego globe. It was a used set, so I am taking it apart, and it's all gonna be in one giant tub. So my anxiety will run wild. But we did that. You're a bag dumper. See, not me at all. Because my anxiety just doesn't like that. But I did a community challenge, and we finished it today. So my next Lego build after I finish this one is going to be all the pieces are just from every bag just dumped into one thing. I am keeping the small 1x1s separate. You know, all the little teeny stuff like this that usually comes in a separate bag. I am keeping that separate because I don't need to go to the loony bin. But you've always been you've done that? Coders? I think that's how you say it. Is it coders? Yeah. I when I first started, my first couple were actually, I would sit there and I would sort all the pieces. So I would dump the bag out and I would knoll them out along the top and everything. And it just the builds took forever. Okay. Yeah. It's because I would knoll them out. And I mean, everybody builds their own little way, and there's no judgment, but it took me forever so I found these at like the dollar store, and it allowed me to dump them out but still kind of keep them separate. And if I needed to see something, I could go like this. But my anxiety for not having a piece is pretty high, even though what are the chances that, you know. There we go. Okay, so that's where the words are. So there's our two. We've got two of the bonsais now. Or two branches done. To bag 4, and this one has had the paper bags, which I like because it's more friendly to the environmentally friendly. But I'm always afraid that as I dump pieces out, I can't see them anymore. So I'm always worried that there's some in there. So see, I dumped this out, but because of the shadow, I can see, yep, there's still a piece in there, and I don't know that. So I'm always worried that, see, that one's sticking in there like good. So with the paper ones, I always lay them flat and go like that to make sure that I get them all. That's my fear. But I like that they're a little bit more environmentally friendly, and I can recycle them. Yeah, macaroni noodle wanted to stay in the bag, man. %, that noodle wanted to stay in there. Okay. So let's pull that out, that out. 1, 2, 3 of these. 1 of these. Step 2. Step 3. I did that right. Step 4 is we're going up higher. Okay. That goes. This way. I think. Yeah. Okay. Now we're building 2 of these again. We'll move this off to the side. These steps we've done a couple of times. We make what Panda calls our pumpkin head scarecrow. These claws. Oh, these are red. These aren't the orange ones. These are the reds. Oh, and I totally messed that up. Same concept, though. Oh, in the light, it still kind of looks like that. Just a very dark. Pumpkin. Look at that. I did that step out of order. I do have Discord open, so I went, who? I looked up to see. Nice job, Bearded. You definitely got me. Thank you for the Discord troll. Honestly, I thought it was you that had posted something. I'm like, oh, I wonder. I figured it was you or Panda. Well done. You had just opened it and then it beeped. Yeah, well. You got a sticker at the mall. It made you think of me or Panda? Oh, okay, well. That's cool. I will be excited to hear about it. After the stream, I gotta get some food, but then I'll be in Discord. Or, I mean, you could tell me now if it's... Probably not. Okay. Put those 2 branches on there. Bag was fast. We've done this. This is the 3rd time. Some of the botanicals are redundant, and that's okay. But how you make the plant, I don't know. I don't mind the redundancy. You know, building the plants. I realized it was a sticker of a Lego, but the Lego was having, I don't know what you'd call it. But something, yeah, that's what I'm like. It definitely looks like the Lego had. Oh, it won't. It won't capture Discord. I put it down so you could see it on the thing, but because it's Discord. Let's see if it'll do. It'll show this. Yeah, that's the Lego that appeared it. The sticker. Hilarious. Okay, we're done with bag 4. We definitely are gonna finish this today. We got 2 more bags, but these are definitely faster bags. It's just a Lego that has been stressed, it's old, and it has a crack. Although that could also be taken the exact same way. Yep. Attach it back 5. We've already done that. Okay. So, one of those. Macaroni noodle. Great one. Yep, so we added that right in here. I know that's still on the screen, but the words are there in front of it, so I pull it over. Okay. The other. I think it goes that way because yeah, this points towards the lower one, and that's what it looks like the instructions are saying to do. Okay. Up. Top. Same build. Okay. Oh, I guess we gotta finish it. Very nice. Now we're going to attach them. Okay, more. Now, standard triangle version goes on the top. Okay. And we got one more bag. Looks like it's going to be the same. It's kind of cool because the lower leaves have a lighter orange on them, and then and it's darker up top. Yeah, it's kind of a cool little effect with the Japanese maple. This goes down there. Okay. See that where I put it? Right there. Okay, I can see that. Okay, added our top one there. Back to good old familiar. Ooh, that one had a snap. the dark red. What do we want? An orange. 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 And the red goes up top. And last but not least, we have our topper again. Hope everyone has had a fantastic day. Today has actually been very good for me. I woke up early. I did some errands. I actually had to go to the landfill today. I had to put some stuff in the truck and take some stuff to the landfill. Went and did some other errands. I drove right past the place where you buy the used Legos, the pre-built used Legos, and I did not even stop. I know. It's because I just bought the other ones. Yeah. Well, hey, yesterday I had just bought the Project Hail Mary one, and so I thought, we'll have a bunch. Okay. That's... I tip it on the side, you guys can see it. Yeah. So that's our Japanese maple. It's going to live up top there with the rest of my botanicals. But I appreciate everyone for being here, hanging out. So I can hear my family starting dinner. We actually got done. I thought we would go over 3 hours, but we're not even quite 3 hours. But I started late. I started an hour late, so I'm only ending about 40 minutes late. But I'm going to decisions. There's several people I could raid. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna. So, I met someone new yesterday. I was checking out a stream for a brand new game. I believe that one. It's one that I've been talking with my friends about. It's called Yap Yap. They were playing it yesterday. Today they're playing Heartopia, which is a little different, but I think I'm gonna go share the thing there. But we've had some fantastic raids today. We've had some from Cryptic Conman. We've had some from Smarty Kid. We've got a couple new follows today. Tutors, hopefully when you build this, you have as much fun as I did. Thank you for coming in and following. Much appreciated. Much appreciated for everyone who contributed to the Rebuild the World Unbagged Community Challenge. We finished that challenge today. I'll post some info on that in my Discord, and we always, when we get done, we always post a photo of our builds in Discord, so this will be there. But yeah, so let's go. Nice. Yeah. I appreciate everyone for popping in. Streaming for Snacks was in here earlier. They're actually live right now if you want to go check them out. But we're gonna raid our new friend that I met yesterday. Go. Yeah. So appreciate everyone for being here. I will be back Monday with I think we're playing some Overcooked 2 again. We're almost done with that, and then we'll start into some Stardew Valley. But we'll do some co-streams on Mondays. It's been a lot of fun, just some shenanigans there. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys later. Yep. Thanks for everyone for being here. Thanks. You guys are amazing. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.